Hello, everyone. It's been a while. And today, to relax a little, I'm going to play some Factorio. I have been hopelessly addicted to this game and probably spent way too much time on it. I'm something of an achievement whore, so I've ground out all but the two time achievements and the two production achievements relating to iron and circuit production, the two top level ones. So, suppose a quick trip around my horrendous spaghettified base, and then we'll start something new. Oh yes, oh my computer loves recording and playing it at the same time. So, oh my word, I've never seen my map populate that slowly. This is a new experience for me. This may be oh dearie me, this may be quite the short-lived video. Well, so, yes, those are my glorious oil storage. This around... Oh, come along. Yes, you see this coal patch here, there used to be some stone and iron up here. This is where I started. And so you can see this is where I've centered the bulk of my production, and most of this is just trying to extract the resources from the starting area. And, you know, slowly but surely we are. This is my first serious attempt at a major iron mine, followed by my first serious attempt at a major smelting operation. Again, my absolutely... Well, for a base this size, it's probably obscene storage. I'm sure for something on the... someone on the level of Nilaus or Catherine of Sky, these oil setups are absolutely puny, with a scant few million storage each. But, you know, I can't complain too much. Yes, I'm even still using yellow belts, so that way burner inserters can draw fuel off, because that's how I roll. Still, can't complain too much. Anyway, since my medium-sized base is apparently of sufficiently gigantic stature as to make recording it impossible, let's start from scratch, because hell, that's half the fun of the game. Oh, yes, I'm playing this on my wonderful 10-year-old computer, which I've upgraded twice. And, you know, it's a good machine. So we are going to just max the ever-loving piss out of these. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun here. I want nice, thick. Now, yes, we'll have water and we'll have trees. No island this time, I think. I want some trees. I don't want a lot. Now, cliffs. I've been told that apparently setting the sliders to here is a man's way of playing Factorio. But I'm just a cute Japanese battleship girl from Kantai Collection, so we'll go 75% and 75%. A little bit moister, because I like it green. I think green is pretty. And now the enemy. The enemy. So I only tried peaceful mode once because I was trying to get a bunch of timed achievements, and you can't do that with peaceful mode. So we're not going to do that. I am going to boost the ever-loving snot out of the starting area size. See, if we tighten up the expansion, then they're just going to offensively bunker, rather than having nice enclaves that are easy to eradicate. Of course, I could really cheese it and switch off expansion, but if I did that, that'd be too easy. However, we can make them take longer to expand, which I like. Woo. But we'll turn that right down. And now I've played this on default enemy settings, and I can handle big biters. I've never actually seen a behemoth. I was able to get my rocket launched before the evolution level hit where I would start seeing behemoths, and I'm pretty sure they would have ripped through my poor, tiny, badly constructed base. But no, we'll let them evolve. But we'll make it so I can expand. Okay. So our job is we have crashed on a planet, and we want to get to space. So first thing I'm going to do is queue me up some research, even though it's pointless right now, and oh my, oh my, oh my, we do not have much to work with, do we? Alright. Boop. And we'll plop that down there. And the reason we do that is because we need some iron to build even more mining equipment. Alright, so that will start smelting us some iron. Get some more coal. Oh, actually what we should do is dig up some stone, because we'll need the stone to get another drill. So if you haven't played Factorio before, you start by hand mining basic resources like this. Coal. You can see my inventory. I have a unit of wood. That's burnable fuel. You can burn that. Stone is construction material that is of high import early, no import in the middle, and high import in the late game. So it's one of those things that comes back. Now, right now I'm just going to mine some coal. And we see, we have 15 units of iron. So come to my crafting tab, and that is just enough to buy me one more burner mining drill, which is perfect. Unfortunately, even though I've been taking a break from gaming videos in order to complete a graduate degree, apparently I forgot that I need 2 new mines. Not just one. You would think I'd know how to do math at this point. In my defense, I got less than 6 hours sleep, which is probably why I'm also taking time streaming instead of doing something more productive. But, hey, what the hell? You gotta have fun. As we can see, our drill consumes much more fuel than our furnace. We now have 2 drills. If I take one drill, you see that arrow? That's an output arrow. And if I have that one put its arrow into the other one, well, that's a bit lewd, isn't it? I fuel that one up, and then as soon as he mines his first unit of coal, it gets deposited into this drill, and he'll start mining and depositing it here, and back and forth, and back and forth, and I have about 3 minutes before they top each other's fuel bunkers. That's 3 minutes to collect more iron and mine more stone. That copper deposit is pretty distant. You can see it here in the mini-map. So that's a bit of a hike, which is less than ideal. I got a little spoiled on the last map, having everything right on top of each other. Alright, 2 more coal drills. So now we're going to go from some naughty drill on drill to a full-on chain. Ooh, you lewd little things, you. H-E. And screw it, we'll throw that unit of wood in there. No, we won't. Give me that back. Give me that back. Give me that back. Don't you dare set fire to that. I need that. What am I thinking? Alright, so we have 10 magazines of pistol ammo of 10 rounds each. There's a nice body of water. Ooh, fishies. Hey, hi fishy. Hi fishy. Hey fishy. Yes. Fishy. Fishy. Fish are very important. You must go fishing in this game. At least, unless you have it on peaceful mode, like a wimp. Alright, so it's about the limit of what we can do just mining for iron. Alright, so we see that our furnace is out of fuel. And now I can just pick up the fuel, and I have 100 units of coal with which to fuel my drill and my furnace and keep them going. And I even have a little bit left over. So that's lovely. And that gets me some more iron. Now I could be building drills, or building belts at this point. I used to do that early on, and I would have these wonderfully elaborate setups of belts coming off the inputs, picking up the coal, and then looping around behind my drills to fuel them with burner inserters. And I just thought I was the cleverest son of a gun. No, that is the wrong way to do things. It is very wrong and terrible. It should not be done that way. No, instead, first we mine. There we go. And we build ourselves another drill. We have a little iron left, so we're going to build ourselves an iron box. Or chest, as the game prefers to call them. I call it a box, because it's a box. And what this lovely little thing will do is collect stone for us. So now I no longer have to swing my pickaxe at it, and I can build all the new drills that I'll need, and it will be wonderful and glorious. Now what I could do is actually fabricate a conveyor belt, or transport belt, from the coal to here and here, and just basically keep them constantly fueled. You know what? What the hell? We're here to have fun. And we get a little more iron. And we get some of our stone. Alright, 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 alright. And then we get ourselves some inserters. We'll need 3. Oop. Silly me. And then when you place down your belts, I'm sure you know how to play this game if you're watching it. Oh my. Those are some stark frame rate issues, aren't they? I can't even lay down a belt. Well. Thankfully... Wait. How close do I need to be to the bloody thing? Wait, you. Gimme. Oh yes, that'll make a lovely collection of belts. Oh yes, that's quite nice. Yes, 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 yes. Now then, we'll take our little belt. And then we'll rotate with the R key. Whoop. Now, by no means should you assume I'm an expert at this game, even though I have merely hundreds of hours logged. Real experts log thousands. I don't play it that well. I've never actually built a main bus in my life. Not for want of trying, I just found more fun things to do. Even if they were woefully less efficient. Which just means Moff is playing the game wrong, as Moff does. A little more iron, please. And a few more belts, please. Alright. Now that being said, even though we do have a rather cozy space right now, the question is, did I end up completely buggering myself? No, I did not. Ooh. Oh, I'm sure I've already dawdled far too long to get a rocket launched in the first 15 hours. This is a game you sink hundreds of hours into. And it is good to do so. It is a righteous and proper thing. Now then. Click, click. I'm actually going to reroute you. Nope, 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 nope. And I'm going to turn you. Yes. There we go. And a little more iron, if you please. And a few more belts, if you please. one segment short. Of course, isn't that always the way? Well, well, well. Now then, that completes that circuit. And we will now start fueling our stone drill. Oh, dearie me, lads, really? I suppose I'm gonna have to do it that way. Alright. So, now we have our wonderful little industrial setup. Happily collecting resources and materials. So now we can head on over to that copper patch with some of our accumulated coal and our iron chests. And you can see, yes, you notice how the map actually populates with a little bit of alacrity. That's all we have right now, just that one little chunk. Mm-hmm. The game seems oddly quiet. Just give me a moment. Music's on. Alright, let's fuel these bad boys up. We'll get us some copper. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, silly me, silly me, silly me. See, don't industrialize on inadequate sleep. It never goes well. Always make sure you have enough sleep before you build a factory. Ah, yes, there we go. That's it. That's a good lad. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we're smelting copper. We're digging up stone. We're smelting iron. In fact, we're smelting a lot of copper. I think we could do with a little more iron. Yes. Alright. Give me one of those. And of course, right, I already have my smelting apparatus. Mm-hmm. There we go. Ah! See, the game has now decided to recognize that we have the early beginnings of a factory. As we putter and rattle along. Mm-hmm. Healthy amount of copper. And that is going to go straight into building us a water tank. Or a water pump. And maybe that'll make that one a little bit less stupid. No promises. Oh, looks like it is fueling. How wonderful. I should save this coal for the copper outfit. Ah, good. We have our water pump. And then we can start progressing into the steam age. And won't that be grand? We already have enough iron for a boiler. Ooh, 31 for a steam engine. Now, I realize it's very unlikely that the Factorio devs will ever watch my channel, since I think I have 2 subscribers. But, on the subject of steam engines, eventually you get to branch those off into something like turbines, and nuclear power, and all manner of wonderful technological devices. And my thought is, Anyway, and my thought is... Sorry, I thought I had a problem with the recording. You know, you get large bodies of water. There are actually island maps. And wouldn't it be something if you could build ships? Now, I know. The stock standard response to me saying things like that is, oh my god, Moff, we get it, you like can call, you like ships. Well, yeah, but hear me out. There's a method to the madness. Suppose that, you could start traversing these waterways with something other than landfills and rails, which is the current only method. Now, the map that I began the video with is on an island. Now, I'm not sure if there are other significant land masses. I did find a small enemy enclave that I'm keeping bottled up as a cute little zoo under, I think, about a dozen uranium round-loaded turrets. Because, why not? Only enough for one. But, no, I think having constructible boats, I don't want them to be like the tanks or the car. They should be like the trains. They should be modular and adaptable. My thinking is that you have something like a hull segment, and you have to fill them in. You need a closed form, and you put engines in it. They could be boilers and steam engines. They could be a nuclear power plant. They could be, you know, boilers and turbines. Whatever. And you could put inserters to load it, chests. Basically, you put anything you want. You could put turrets in it and have yourself a little amphibious assault ship for raiding distant biter colonies. You could put artillery in it. If you have other players in the match, you could have a wonderful naval arms race, and cargo freighters, and little speedboats for exploration. You know, just something else that you can take the equipment in Factorio and expand it more. I know 1.0 is coming out, but, you know, maybe 1.1 has boats. Just, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, yes, that would be much nicer. Much nicer. In fact, so nice. So very nice. We're going to have ourselves 2 boilers and 4 steam engines. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Won't that be lovely? Mm-hmm. Yes, beautiful. So we're going to take all of that. We will connect our steam engine. I cannot be standing in the steam engine because that is against health and safety standards, and oh, bother. Botheration. Well, we will... Oh, you can only turn it once. Haha. Of course. Do 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 do. There we go. And another fishy for the inventory. Nom nom. Some nice burner inserters. Since that one is fully fueled, we're definitely going to need to fetch a considerable portion more coal. Yeah, 10 is not enough to run things. Oi, you what, mate? Oi, you what, mate? Oh, well, now I have to rebalance it all, huh? Irritating. Well, now we definitely need more coal. Don't even have my usual bag of tricks. No wonderful splitters to funnel it down or balance the lane. Real survival situation. Oop. No. Oh, shift. I always do control. Why do I always do control? Hey! I'm double dumbass on you. Alright, that's the 13 pack. You have 58, and you have 57. So you get the 13. And that means that you get the 12. So now both chests have a lovely 70 units of coal. And we have our copper, with which to make 2, count them, 2 electrical poles. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning of our electrical system. 2 boilers, 4 steam engines. This is not a bad start. That'll give me 3.6 megawatts max. Right now, I don't have anything that draws electricity. But that's about to change. Ooh, I need a lot more iron. And I've already frittered away almost a half an hour of game time. Yeah, better do that. And because we are playing with enemies active, and we are starting to significantly pollute, in fact, our pollution is starting to reach the edge of our scouted area. And that is a cause for concern. That is a very real cause for significant worry. You know, I think what I'm gonna have to do is one of my ridiculous little arrangements like I used to do. So let us fabricate one last drill while we handcraft everything we need to begin the scientific process. Ooh, oh yes, ooh, that's nice. Ooh yes, come to Moffy. Make me a happy boat. Happy boat, yes. Hmm? And you? You are rock? You are not rock. Are you lobster? Hmm? Cute little coal patch there. I just want to make sure that we are clear within the pollution cloud. Oh, what a lovely little oasis with the trees and the water and the grass. And oh, look at those beautiful red trees. They remind me of Japanese maples. I say, is that a coastline? No. Maybe. Ooh, let us look a bit more. A lovely sheltered bay. See, this is what I mean. If we had boats in the game, oh, I could set sail, I could have fishing ships. And you could even automate them. You just set waypoints, just like you do with the trains, except, you know, instead of having train stops, you go to the waypoint. You know, have them act like train stops. Go to waypoint and wait 1 minute. Or sit there until cargo full, if you want to send it into a school of fish. Or, you know, if you have one of your artillery ships, yeah, send it off. Oh, you must be joking. Always one short in these early days. Oh. Oh, I don't even need to feed it directly off the belt. I can have it feed off the perpetual loop while it deposits on the belt, and it's depositing on the other side. So we'll have a lovely double-stacked column of coal. Lovely. So then I can use this to continue to fuel the power plant, now that we have our labs and our research equipment set up. Oh yes, this is quite lovely indeed. And I shall take that, and 1, and 2, and 1, 35, 70. Oopsie. I fumbled one. Ah. Little inventory management. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but the exciting parts are coming quickly. So we put our lab there. We put our lab there. No relation to a certain media mega conglomerate that is known to aggressively defend its intellectual property. No copyright infringement intended by putting 2 Star Destroyer domes on top of a power plant. That may also resemble the shape of the logo of said international media conglomerate that owns the rights to the franchise that has Star Destroyers in it. Fair use, etc., and all general Facebook gross misunderstandings of how fair use actually works, as though simply shouting fair use is a shield against copyright claims. Well, I hope I don't piss off the developers of this game and cause them to claim me. And our very first research project is finished. Isn't that lovely? Well. So. I am gonna want gun turrets. Because I'm still a registered Republican, even though state of the party is definitely not my cup of tea. Nor is its current candidate, but I'm not going to go into that much more. I need that damn ore out of my inventory. Naked ore does me no good. Surely those furnaces and drills are just about tapped out too, yeah. Oh, no, they filled it. Ah, how lovely, lovely, lovely. And we'll just drop that in there. I suppose I could cheese my way through the entire first tier science setup. It's a bit dubious, but hell. I really want to get those nice electric drills up and running. Ah, you see, we can already build one. But the thing with Factorio is, if you can build one, you aren't building. Ah! Oh, well, I just realized that I requested a second. Oh, no, I can't have my electric drill. Bollocks. Shame, I want that to feed... Alright, that is going to just take forever. So we'll make a little progress. Ah, much better, much better. We're gonna need inserters. And more electrical poles, which means I need to find me some trees, son. I need me some trees. Ooh, my CPU is... it's only 3 degrees over temp. It'll be fine. Originally, doing stuff like this would push my CPU to well over 100C, at which point this failsafes would kick in, and about 105 I would just have a shutdown. For those of you who aren't too keen on the slideshow, don't worry, I'm currently looking to replace this. Open to suggestions on things like graphics cards, processors. I'm afraid I'm grossly out of the loop. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. We will need another, won't we? Yes, we will. And you go there. Oh my, yes. And we'll have ourselves some nice new power poles. Just like that. Oh, it's lovely. Now, we want this. Oops. Gotta click the right thing, Moff. Yes, there we go. So let's load that up with our copper. Now, we we have just begun the automated production of science. Oh, no, no, no. Put the coal back. Put that coal back. I want the iron. And actually, I want this coal. Is this? Oh, yes. Give me some of that Oni-chan. So we now have 260 units of coal each. That's a nice gigajoule of stored power. Alright. So I've just done is press the left Alt key to bring up what's called left Alt view. It just shows me what these lovely machines are working on. What they're working on is science. No word on whether or not it has to do with apertures. So my little tiny starter base, which isn't even a bootstrap base, this is a cobble job base. Oi. Oi. You what, mate? What? What the devil? Why? No water. Pumps fluid. It has no water. It has no water because, haha, moving it shifted the... Oh, herpaderp. I must be tired. I believe Mr. Vinesauce has a term for this mental state, the smoothening. Yes, I fear I fear there is much smoothening. Well, let there be light, my little ponies. And some more coal and some more iron. I am playing on version 17. 18 is currently available, but it's not considered stable just yet, though most Factorio players seem to be getting along well with it. The one quality of life improvement that I can see with it is that you should be able to walk through electric mining drills, which is a luxury that I do not have. Ah, yes, much nicer. Now, we are going to need to come up with our next batch of science. We have the blueprints for everything that we need for it, except for the science itself. Although we certainly lack the production capacity. We are gonna need some electric drills. When do I get to the good electric gear? Electric. It is two-tier science. So it's a second tier science with... Okay, let's go scout to the west now. I just want to make sure we don't run afoul of anything that might want to eat us. I like having my face attached. Lovely forests. Ooh, yes. Nice, dense forest. Oh, you shall feed my factories well. And a beautiful copper patch, and oh yes, uranium and oil. Oh, that's the good stuff. Man, I really am spoiled on my other map. I have patches turned up to maximum richness and frequency and size, and they're just, you know, you're tripping over resources to the point I actually have to have complex sorting mechanisms for a lot of my mining facilities. By complex, I mean it's 3 bloody splitters to separate out the ores. It's nothing too extreme, but... Oh yes, give me that coal. Alrighty. Now we are cooking with gas. Very good indeed. Continue, please. Vote, please. Yes. Ooh, lovely little crag there. A nice long stretch of cliff. I do feel a little leery scouting this far out, but given that we have scouted the extent of the pollution cloud, I'm not too worried about wandering far. Now, what have we here? Nice big rock. These are always good for starting out. I could build so many furnaces right now. Oh, and it would be glorious. Very good. Logistics. Ah, now I get the good stuff. Now we get our tunnels. My, but resources are quite sparse. I will be using trains. Yes, I will. Trains and little mining outposts. Let's not get pinned in the cliff. Be unable to get back down. Good. Alright, so that's a nice big lake. Plenty of room for a decent power plant if needed. Look at all that. Oh, when I have robots, that is gonna be... I'll probably be so damn lousy with stone it won't be worth it, but... Uh-oh. Quite a big lake. Does one have coal? No coal, I don't want to waste time. Looks like we're coming into a peninsula. Uh-oh. Is this a peninsula? This looks like a peninsula. Oh, shoot. Oh, big rocks. Big rocks and dead trees. That's where you get your burnables from, boys. And girls. And boats. No. No, you don't have coal either. Do you have coal? You don't have coal. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, look at that iron deposit. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. Ooh, more fishies. That being said, I feel like I am going way too far afield. Oh god, that whole section is cut off by ocean, so I have to go all the way back the long way. Well, I apologize, dear viewers. But hey, at least I didn't keep going to the east and expanding this out even further. Alright, 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 alright. See, having a boat would let me bring the ore down from here to a little robo port here, send the ship across, it loads up, fills up its chests, maybe even onboard rail cars. For basic signals processing. So that doesn't even give me anything. Shame. I could, you know, then ship it across the lake, offload it, or have a train come up and couple with the cars and take it off, offload into my smelters. Oh my, we're gonna need a car for this map, and then we're gonna need a tank. Because you gotta have tanks. Oh, that almost looks like a cherry blossom. Red tree, brown tree, chopped tree. Ah, well. Let's keep researching. Although I have a bad feeling... Oh, nope, still ticking ahead. I was concerned that perhaps finally all the raw materials had gotten used up, and here I am gallivanting about miles away, and well, maybe not miles, it's probably a distance of a few hundred meters, but yeah, maybe a kilometer. Nah, not even a kilometer. Is that supposed to be a coal patch? Are you kidding me? No? Just a little blurble on the map? Alright, we got some healthier... How healthy are these copper deposits? 2.2 million, 23 million, 2.6 million, 871,000. Well, we won't need a lot of stone. We kind of will, because we're going to be pretty reliant on it for all smelting, for all things smelting. And having some paved paths are always nice. I'm going to make an honest attempt to build a main bus instead of my usual spaghetti nightmare, but, you know, I've never done it before. It seems like the kind of thing that requires a lot of forethought and planning, and I like to wing it. Like any good industrial design. If you plan, it just means something's bound to go wrong, right? if you wing it, nothing can go wrong. Alright, how is our lovely little power plant doing? Hopefully we haven't managed to expend a gigajoule of energy, as that would be most embarrassing. We didn't even exhaust our raw materials. Isn't that lovely? Alright, so we have electronics, and then steel, which is 50, and then green science. So, let us offload the next batch of coal into here. Definitely going to want to figure out some way to automate this, and quickly. The other fun thing about Factorio is you will completely rebuild and redesign your base, and you will do so with increasing regularity as new technologies and equipment and demand arises. And that's part of the fun. Ah, look, oh, I appear to have drawn something obscene on the map, and I didn't even realize it. Oh, bother. Well, thankfully I'm not streaming on Twitch, so they can't ban me for that. Boop, boop. Oh. Oh. I see, I see. Isn't that lovely? So we should actually have enough raw resources put down there. I don't need all that stone, so we'll just load that in there. So we can actually start diverting resources toward construction over, excuse me, over science. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, give me those. Give me those beautiful little mining drills. Soon we shall have to disassemble and say farewell to our current iron setup. But that's alright. It served us well. It did its job. And having iron will allow us to pursue the next great thing. The ability to automate the production of essentials for the factory, starting with belts. Because right now everything I've done has been handcrafting. That's not such a bad thing. I did do the no handcrafting challenge, or, well, you can handcraft 5 things once you have access to automation. And I built 2. Both were pipes. One because the first because I was under a mistaken belief that water pumps would not correctly connect to boilers. In hindsight, I probably had them mounted wrong, just like happened earlier in the video. And the other one was a pipe I needed during a major power shortage, so reconfiguring an assembler to give it to me was just not an option. I only needed one to fix the issue. I just love watching the steam engines. Obviously, because of what I need to do to keep my PC functional My processor is not showing them in all of their proper splendor. But if you go to the Factorio wiki and just look at the Steam engine page, they have a lovely GIF, because it's a graphics interchange format file. Now they graphics interchange. They have a lovely GIF of a high resolution, smoothly animated Steam engine, and it truly is just a thing of beauty. I am sure with a properly spec'd machine, this game is not just addictive and fun, it is gorgeous. Even if it's just sprites. Very good, Commander. Begin construction of the factory. No! Bugger your face. Alright. That is nice. It is very nice. I can have up to 10 inserters. And enough... Ara. And the next we go to steel. Steel is nice because it gives us steel and steel chests. And steel chests can hold more than my inventory currently can, so they are wonderful. Well, is that true? That's not true. Just 2, 3, 4. Okay, no they cannot, but 2 of them can. Later on I'll need 4. 17. Oh, come on. Really? I'm going to have to be very careful when placing things. I think I'll have to make very extensive use of blueprints. Do I have anything in here? Oh, I don't. Oh, bother. I'm going to have to look up how to export that fun stuff. Well, at any rate. Ah, yes, a splitter. This is the weapon of a Factorio player. Take your productivity device. I am unarmed. Strike me down with all of your... This isn't going to work. Oh well. Because I just like my belts to be purty and full. Because a full belt is a happy belt. As long as it's full of one item. Mixed belts that are full, unless they're carefully organized, are not happy. I need more copper. Oh my, I'm going to need a lot more copper. That's not very nice at all. But then again... these guys are going to continue to gently sip at the fuel. I'm not going to complain. Do-do-do, Not yet. Oh, wait. Yes, we will be doing that, though. I need my submachine gun. My trusty submachine gun. Splitter, that's what I want. I want a splitter. And then I want to take my lovely little splitter and I want to make a lot more belt. And now that I've split it, oh, beautiful. Very nice. And we just come down here. And there we go. Now we're going to need a lot more power poles, obviously. Oh, we're even going to need an interstitial one. Oh, damn, I hate that. Oh, but I hate that. Ugh, it makes it all asymmetric and gross. Do not like. But soon, we will have a most lovely setup for the large-scale smelting of everything we need. Now, what I have to remember, 15 items per second. Okay. Stone furnace will have an output. Yes. So 15 per second times 3.2. Oh, I am gonna need 48 stone furnaces. That's, well, we might as well just pile it all on, hadn't we? Well, give me a few more, lads. Now we will have all the iron our hearts desire. Which is good, because iron's good for your heart. Without it, you become anemic. No iron means you're not carrying oxygen well enough, as it's not bound into the porphyrin rings of heme. And then you're just in a very bad position, especially when you go and take all of the raw materials for science out of the bleeding folders, or out of the cases for, yeah, that was stupid. Oh, steel axe. And heavy armor. Oh yeah. Oh yes. When do I get my furnace? There she is, 75. Whew! That's gonna be a lot of stuff. So, alright, come on. Yeah, that's in the area of effect. Good, good, good. Do I have my lovely, lovely string? This is actually probably ridiculously risky for me to do with my current frame rate issues, but oh well. Oh, no. I like contiguous. I like contiguous, thank you. Because we are gonna need some green guys set up soon. Before we go to a proper setup. And of Of course, green guys have more complex needs. Can't just feed them basic materials. Oh, really? Nope, nope, nope. Over one more. So you will be the gear factory. And you shall be the belt factory. And you shall be the inserter factory. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think we will finish out the red science before we call an end to this episode. Oh, 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 very important, very important. Put that SMG in the main slot. There we go. That way. If Buggy Stalin comes for us and tries to defile our precious bodily fluids and factory assembly lines, we can teach him a thing or two. Now. Oh, damn it. Yep. Because we are gonna need so much iron for all the things we're gonna do. Though I suppose with only 6 drills providing it, I haven't much need to go too crazy. So insert her. Oof. Oh, I hope that's not as painful for you to watch as it is for me. Yes. Yes. So that's 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Uh-oh, the musical cue is of the spooky type. Although it's all very ambient anyway. Might behoove us to see what's this way. As I play on my ridiculous easy mode. No nearby enemies. I mean, at least on my spaghetti base and my no handcrafting base, I had enemy bases like in radar range of my starting position. And they had to be blown up. There we go. Okay. So that confirms my suspicions. No. I don't want more stone. I'm mining it. I'd really like to find some closer oil. Oh, I don't want to have to deal with railroading my oil about. I mean, if I must, I must, but ugh, what a pain that is. Especially when trains are still coal-powered. That's something else I would like to see in Factorio, is something of a gradation on the train technology. Like, you can start out with wood-burning 220s and 420s and maybe even a 440, and then advanced. You can get coal burning, more powerful locomotives, and oil burning, steam engines, and then, you know, diesels and electrics and maglevs and who knows what else. You know, something to make the factory jaunt just that little bit more extra, you know? And boop. Boop. Alrighty. What do we need for these? We need to go get us some copper again. I should probably start smelting some of that stone. Make myself a nice little walking path. At least until we can run the belts. And have our glorious smelting arrays for everything. Suppose it is rather silly now to think that this will do the job. Oh well. Do I have another burner handle? Nope. Shame. Oh, and I don't even have enough bloody inserters. Ah, but it's for lack of iron. Ah, good. Good, good. Alright. And soon our iron production will sharply increase. Well, that's even ideally positioned. How lovely. Yes, simply lovely. I suppose I could run these off burner inserters. After all, the fuel is right there. But that just seems wasteful. Heavy armor. Research is coming along, so really I shouldn't have even bothered with the light armor. But I can throw it in a chest or something, so if I do get murdered by bugs, I can always rectify the situation. Okay, we're gonna kill the power briefly and just reconfigure things to make sure all of our hands have power. Nope. Ah, asymmetry. No. Dreaded, hideous asymmetry. This is either a fine game for a... Oop, 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 oop. Okay, don't go crazy. You're gonna be getting your goodies soon enough. Ah, ha, ha. Have to watch that placement, though. How many others are trying to offload into a power pole? Yeah. Not ideal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lovely little smelting array. So lovely and pretty. And now we just need some belts. So we need just a wee bit more. Lovely, Lovely, lovely. I like how I don't need steel for the steel axe. I mean, I need the research, but I don't need to actually produce it. Well, acceptable differences from gameplay. And then a nice, big, glorious batch of fresh belt. You'd think I'd learn. You'd think I'd learn. Just slowly advance. Nope, even slowly advancing doesn't do it. What a bother. I know, but I could ride the belt. Well, see, the smart thing to do would be to use tunnels. However, right now, tunnels are shockingly expensive for me. In the future, I will be mass producing them. But right now, they are not good for me. So, we will have many a curve. Yes. Yes. Oop. And I have just enough in terms of belts to link up one side. Oh, good. I don't need a lot more to finish the other. Ooh, spooky music. Spooky music. That's the bugs are gonna come for you. What was that scream? Oh, I don't have any of the blueprints from my other one. Granted, they all use blue belts, so I don't know how much good they would do me, but then, if I ever need to expand this, because I have more ore coming in, or I just need more iron, and it's not quite enough, so let's build another batch. Hey, you. Stop that. And then that. Oh, that I would love to run all the way down. Oh, but first, I must finish laying out my inserters. So I think on this side, I'll put them on the upper link, and on the other side, they'll go on the lower. I don't want them actually grabbing off the same place on the belt. That can cause problems. Although, it looks like I can't always avoid it. So, whatever. We will be replacing this in due time. Anyway, you see all the coal quickly gets gobbled up. Some of our furnaces are actually wanting for fuel. So we must remedy that in a hurry. And there we go. A lovely, lovely pile of iron. lovely, lovely pile of iron. And we'll just ride our belt down. Oh, beautiful. It even... Yes, exactly as I planned. I absolutely planned that positioning that way. Oh, it's beautiful. Now... Oh, I do hate to do that. But... Yes, let's bring... Ah! So, not entirely perfect. But, fair imitation, if I may say so. And we just siphon off a little more iron for our needs. And yes, let's make ourselves some circuits while we wait. That's a good idea. That'll speed up some of the handcrafting work. Oh, I'm gonna need more power. What is our current electrical situation? Oh, we have a halfway decent... Oh, wow, we're already consuming an entire megawatt at peak. That is something. Ah, of course, you won't do anything until... Oop, I don't have enough iron for one chest. Huh. Oi! Press F to obtain more materials. Which, by the way, is something I really wish I'd known earlier when I was playing this game. I probably went about 40 hours of gameplay without knowing how to pick things up. So if something got on the wrong belt, I'd have to bulldoze it. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's have some more, shall we? Oh, one copper isn't enough. How are we doing over here? Oh yes, actually, what we should do, because this is an essential mechanism, stop that. And now, I only need to go and pick up copper manually. Granted, that is the more distant supply, but that's quite alright. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Stop scattering coal all over. We need that. I'm just gonna manually feed some coal into the pipeline. There we go. Yeah, we need to do better than this. We need to do much better than this. So, what we do is we make our lovely, lovely little coal drills. And we array them thusly in a nice straight line across. And then we do that terrible thing I mentioned I shouldn't do. But I thought I was oh so clever, and I know the wiki has this beautiful interlaced layout of belts and inserters and burnt and drills. But this is good enough. Manly, yes, but I like it too. And then we attach, and we run across, and we miss every frigging one. Schmishkolben. And then we load the coal again. And now everyone is coaled up, and everyone will begin pumping coal onto the line, and the inserters will grab it and fuel themselves, and then they'll start fueling their burners, or their drills, and they'll produce more coal. And so long as the coal is flowing, the coal will be drilled. Though there's going to be an obvious delay while they greedily fuel themselves before they allow anything off into the production line. But this may even produce enough coal for us to begin fueling oh yes, oh yes. That is lovely, lovely jubbly. Ah? Oh. Weapon shooting speed. That is important if we're going to use an automatic weapon. And 2 more burners, and that, God willing, will be the last burners that we build. And now we connect up our belt. And we just start building back towards the coal mine. Nice and slow. Nice and easy. We now have a healthy supply of belts. Little slightly StarCrafty music for you. About exploring the unknown. Perhaps we'll come down this way. Yes. Yes, that's lovely. Yes, that's lovely. That's lovely. Oh dear, we haven't gotten to railroads yet, and I've only got 37 minutes to get the achievement. Well, maybe next time. And one more splitter. You can tell I like my splitters and my lane balancers. Beautiful. File that coal down, and now our power plant has its coal bunkers connected directly to the self-fueling coal mines. The music is just so appropriate right now. We are producing the basic gear we need. Look at that, 31 inserters already. 135 track pieces. Ah, I know, we're low on inserters. Because somebody has not yet begun production on circuits. Because right now, the circuits, well, they're elsewhere. How much coal? Oh, my poor little burner drills are gonna run out soon. I think I'll replace those with electric models. But I think that will happen in a future episode. Thank you for watching, listening to me drone on through a slideshow and enjoying the music. If you enjoyed this, I'm more than happy to continue it. If you never want to see me play Factorio again, well, I'm sure I can find something else. Have a good one, and stay safe.